you are home. The Valley's News Talk and Podcasts. Talk Central Phoenix.
It's time for the Chips and Salsa Show. Vámonos.
I love Chips and Salsa. Can I listen too?
You got it. Take it away. Eso.
And we are back with the Chips and Salsa Show. And sorry if you caught me talking because, I didn't have my eyes on Julian, and shame on me. But I'm Alice Lara, and we're here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. for the Chips and Salsa Show. With me, he hasn't been here for a while, but you can still recognize him.
Don Jorge El Alacran. Missing in action for a few weeks, but I'm back.
And now you're back for a long time, right?
Yeah, because no more work at the stadium for a while. And I did the COVID thing over there for them, too, so...
Right, he's been everywhere.
And the car, and the races, and the baseball, and the hockey.
And everything. Yeah.
So.
But he's back, and if you're watching us, you're like, well, how come George is sitting over there by Alice? What's going on over there? Well, we're doing this to accommodate the mics. George and I are here.
She wanted me close to her this time.
Yeah, I missed him so much. Yeah, I miss my George. But last segment, we started talking about Operation Enduring Gratitude, and Charlie Ellis, founder, creator, is still here. And
good friend.
And good friend of the show. In fact, we were talking, and he's been doing this as long as we've been doing our show as well. And we're going to have you back again for this and also our military moment that we're going to revive. And also in studio joining us is Lisa Nico, N-I-C-O, right? And she is on the board of directors for Operation Enduring Gratitude. And thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much, Alice and George. I'm just so happy to be here. I've only recently joined the board, but I've been working with Operation Enduring Gratitude for almost like a year and a half, 2 years, yeah. So,
and you're still there.
Yeah, they haven't driven me away yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, the thing I love about Operation Enduring Gratitude is that they not only help veterans and the community, but they also teach you skills, so that makes a big difference. Like volunteers who go to homes and repair homes leave with more at the end of the day.
Wow, that's very rewarding for you.
Absolutely.
She's left with paint.
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, you've been working.
You can literally see the paint on my shirt.
You earned that on your shirt.
That's a badge of honor.
That's right.
Yeah,
those are great shirts. Yeah. Can people buy those to fundraise for you?
We're heading that direction.
All right.
The only reason we're not is because that's another burden that sits on one person to sell the shirts, store the shirts, order the shirts, mail out the shirts, get the shirts out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always something, right?
Yeah, so we have them for volunteers.
So, Lisa, you've been on the board for a year and a half?
No, so I've just only recently been on the board. I've been working with them for
you've been working with them?
A year and a half, yeah.
All right, and then if you can get a little closer to the mic, I'm getting from my director. Okay, that should work out good, yeah. Bear with us. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect.
Great. Yeah,
wonderful.
Well, the reason why I first came into contact with Operation Enduring Gratitude and a lot of the other really great organizations that focus on veterans is through my work with TV news and then eventually the mayor's office. So this project has just brought so much attention from the mayor's office, from city council. They're both looking on ways how we can, find ways to just bring more attention to what's going on right now, because this is a bustling organization and we're hoping to expand and just keep growing. It's definitely a community-based organization, so we just want to embrace that.
And it is an organization of action, Lisa. You're absolutely right. And it's more based in Glendale. Here we talk a lot about Phoenix because we broadcast from Phoenix, but any of you who are familiar with the area, Glendale is a huge city. What's the population there? I put you on the spot.
The population, but it's the 88th largest city in the nation.
Yeah, it's not a sissy city.
No.
And the Glendale mayor and city council have backed organizations like this, and they're good at it. They love it. They put their heart and soul into it, and through your representation and of course the mayors and everything, I really applaud that, because Glendale is coming on the map.
Absolutely, and we are such a growing city. I'm just so proud to call Glendale home. I think that moving to Arizona and finding all these people that are just so much of activists especially the veteran-oriented activists, it really makes a difference in people's lives.
Oh, that's terrific. That's great. Now, if somebody wants to donate, or do you need more board members, what do you want to pitch for here?
So, first of all, I would love to thank everyone who has supported us: Glendale Fire Charities, Angels on Patrol, Veterans for Veterans Motorcycle Association, even Boy Scouts of America, even just people who just come out, just like pick up a hammer.
Yeah, you need everybody to
Yeah.
help. Yeah, in fact, Angels on Patrol, we had Melinda Cadena was in here not too long ago.
Because you get Home Depot putting volunteers. They still do that?
Home Depot, yeah, for sure. But we are promoting oegaz.org. So if you want to sign up for our golf tournament, we're super excited about that. It's our inaugural one club tournament, and we have so many prizes. Pretty much like what you pay for an entry fee will be reimbursed to you in coupons.
Nice.
So.
That's nice. And are there any restrictions or anything if you want it? I mean, you could. This is a real golf course that you're going to be on and actually golf.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's not going to be virtual.
Right. It's Arizona Traditions Golf Course out in Surprise, Arizona. It will be an outdoor event. Glendale Fire Charities will be out there. They're going to do a golf ball drop. Sanderson Ford is taking on a sponsorship with us. Lowe's is sponsoring with us. Home Depot. Everybody's lining up. They believe in what we're doing inside of the community and with the community. So it's not just our little team. It's our team utilizing the neighbors, using the neighborhoods, other organizations. Lisa mentioned Vets for Veterans. We've run side by side with those guys a few times on some of their projects, and they've helped us out enormously on some of ours. And so one of the things I find as a downfall in a lot of veteran nonprofits, they like to stand alone. And I completely disagree with that mindset, because we're small. Historically, most veteran nonprofit organizations are small, and when you're small, you can only do so much. Sitting out in the lobby waiting to come in next is Jeff Turney. He's the vice president of Angels on Patrol. Like you were just mentioning, Melinda was here. And so Jeff also sits on our board of directors as well as Angels on Patrol. So we've found the synergy to cross over veterans and law enforcement community. One of the other guests that's going to be speaking, his name is Jason Weitzman. He is the officer who found our Navy veteran widow. And his story, if it doesn't break your heart, you don't have one.
Yeah.
And so this is really something special. And the tempo is really starting to step up. The political machine is starting to look for resources to help us, put us in contact with each other. Lisa mentioned the Boy Scouts came out. One of our last projects in South Glendale, we had 2 Eagle Scouts get their Eagles.
Oh, wow.
From volunteering on this project.
Wow, that's great.
Our very first event out there, we had over 52 volunteers, and a large majority of them were children. So when we do our code-compliant cleanups, we want our youth to work beside their parents so that they can see mom and dad are serving veterans, and we want to start handing this off to the next generation coming behind us. If we don't hand it off to the next generation, we fail.
Absolutely. That's what we're talking about with the guests prior too. We have to prepare our youth, and that's a wonderful program.
Yeah, you harvest today, you plant for tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Like my grandpa is a veteran, but it kind of skipped a generation.
It does happen.
Yeah, but just having so much, it is so rewarding to be a part of it. So if there's anything that anyone can do to come in and help out, and even if you just have 2 hours, then just go to operationenduringgratitude.com or oegaz.org, and then just figure out how you can help.
Are donations tax deductible?
Yes.
See, so that's even another reason.
We are also a member of Arizona's qualified charitable organization. If you don't want to pay taxes to the government, give it to us.
Oh, I love that program.
We're a little more efficient.
So just to quickly explain that, so you give them $500.
I think it's $400 per person, $800 per couple.
I'm making it bigger. Okay.
I like your stuff.
I want it bigger, right? And then it gets to be taken off your taxes, and you've directed that money to go right to them.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to go. When we come back, you have to stay because we got some great guests coming up. Lisa, Nico, thank you very much. I hope you can stay in here and hang with us. But I'm Al Slaughter with
Don Jorge.
And also
Charlie Ellis
from Operation Enduring Gratitude. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We're going to guac on some more.
what you need to know. This is Talk Central, a Central City radio station.
A revised date. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. President Biden now says April 19th is the new date for states to make all adults eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine, adding there was some good news in his goal of getting educators vaccinated.
I'm pleased to report, according to CDC estimates, over 80% of teachers, school staff,